So I'm going to be presenting my paper called A Study of Football Art as Political Expression in the Algerian Hirak. And the word Hirak is, it's been a word it's the name really of these political protests that have been going on from February 2019 until the government banned public gatherings because of the novel coronavirus just a few weeks ago. So they're anti-government protests that originated from Abdelaziz Bouteflika, the former incumbent president, his decision to run for a fifth presidential term. And they eventually snowballed into much wider socioeconomic demands. So I started with the introduction. And in the introduction, what I really wanted to do was establish a connection between those protests, especially the initial protests on Friday, February 22nd, and football. And I did that by citing a newspaper, Le Figaro, but an Algerian journalist who testifies that she heard the protesters singing that there is no president, there's only a photo, which is actually a lyric by a football artist named Moh Milano, who is an artist and is a supporter of a club that I'm going to say again and again and again, USM of Algiers. And basically what this artist, what he did is he published the song, and that line specifically became very popular with the protesters because it was a response to something that a lot of politicians did, which was actually because the former president had suffered a stroke and he was really physically unfit to run and he couldn't make it out on the campaign trail. What they were doing is they would take his portrait instead of the president, and they would be like presenting gifts to the portrait or hoisting the portrait in the air. So it was ridiculous, as you can imagine, and that was the way that football supporters addressed the ridiculousness, really. And that was immediately adopted by political protesters of all walks of life. So that's what I really wanted to do with the introduction, was really establish that.